Hi everyone, my name's Tim with Weaver Manufacturing, and I'm going to do an unboxing of the Ion Defense Sprayer with Smart Cart. So this is how you're going to get every single unit. You're going to have a battery box, there's going to be a sprayer box, and a cart box. So we're going to start by unboxing the cart. So remove it from the original container. It comes folded, and all you have to do is lift up this handle. To raise it up, you're going to pinch these little red levers underneath the crossbar, and that releases it so you can lift it all the way up. On the top here, you have this Velcro strap. This is going to go on the spray gun later once we're finished unboxing that. But now that this is folded out, I'm going to roll it over here, and we're going to bring out the sprayer next. So let's get this down on the floor. You'll see inside you have all the components that go with a normal, the standard Ion Defense sprayer. We have the charger. Set that down here for now. We have our accessories bag. And then in here on the side, you'll pull out the extension wand. I'm going to set all that over here for now. We have the red spray gun, and you'll see that's missing the fan guard, but that's over here. We're going to go ahead and screw that in place. It's just removed temporarily just so that it'll fit in the box. So that's in place. I have my gun. I'm just going to set it down here for now while I pull out the tank. So this tank is retrofitted with a longer hose to adapt it to be more usable with the cart. So I'm just going to let this hang here for now. I want the label to be facing the end of the cart, away from the handle. And you can see here that there are these 4 brackets. I'm going to place the tank inside these 4 brackets. I'm going to rock it against these back two, and then I'm just going to pop it in. So those brackets are sufficient to keep it in place. Looks like I caught the strap a little bit. I'm just going to pull it back out. These brackets are sufficient to keep it in place so that it won't tip over, it won't fall over, or anything like that. So it just pops right into place. So this hose, I'm going to attach it to the spray gun. And my cable is extra long. I'm just going to let that hang for now. To make my job a little bit easier, I'm going to fasten it to the Velcro so I don't have to hold it anymore. And I'm going to attach this, just like I would with all the other accessories, to the end of the hose. Finger tight is good enough to prevent leaks. All right. And now this cable, to make it more manageable, the best suggestion I have here, this is how we intended it, is for you to spiral the cord, because the cable goes with the movement of the hose. It's extra long, so there's plenty of length to spiral it around. If you do just like this, it'll be fine, but the amount of loops is completely up to you. This will be the last time I loop it, and I'm just going to pass it through here, where I'll be plugging it into the box. The last piece on the cart is this battery box. So before I take it and install it on the cart, I'm going to open it up and show you this really important instruction manual. You'll see at the top that there's a wire diagram that shows a black wire and a red wire that leads to the batteries. But there's an important warning here that you should read, so I'll read it aloud. Improper assembly of the batteries can cause serious injury. Read and follow instructions closely. Never alter the wire harness or intentionally connect the red and black wires together in any configuration other than the one shown above. Never use a damaged wire harness. And beneath are the how-to instructions, step by step. So I'm just removing the strap real quick so that I can get into the box. You'll see here that there's a couple of batteries with a black and a red terminal. The black is negative, the red is positive. So according to the wire schematic, it shows that I need to make sure that the red wire is connected to the red terminal on both batteries and that the black wire is connected to the black terminal on both batteries. So I'll grab one end of the wire harness, identify which wire is black and red, and then I'll plug it in accordingly. Remove the covers. In the instruction manual, it says to connect both blacks first and then both reds. So that's how I'm going to do this. So I'll plug in the black wire to the black terminal. Now that that's done, I'll move on to the red wire for battery number 1 first. And then for the second battery. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and put the lid back on the box. Now it's ready to be installed on the cart. All right, now that we've plugged the batteries in and we've closed the lid on the box, we're gonna grab our strap and we're gonna bring the box over to the cart. So you'll see here on the cart that there's a couple of mounting brackets. Let's put the strap through the brackets first, and then we'll put the box over the top. Now that we have the strap in place, we're going to place the box on top of the cart. Make sure that you have this terminal facing the right side of the tank, or the side where the cable is. We're going to put the strap over the top. We're going to open this, not all the way, but just enough to put the strap through. And then we can go ahead and tighten it down. Last but not least, now that it's tightened down, let's go ahead and plug in our spray gun into power. And there we go, the cart's ready to use. Now that we have everything on the cart, I want to show you how to use it. So the first thing that we need to do is put our fluid inside the tank. Now that we've put fluid in the tank, we're going to make sure that our valve is in the off position, and then we're going to turn on the tank. You can hear it filling up with fluid. You can grab it, and when we're ready to spray, we're going to open up that valve. So I'm ready, turn it on, and I can begin my work. So it's completely optional whether or not you want to have the fan on or off. It just depends on your application. So I just wanted to show you guys what the fan is. You can just turn it on or leave it off, however you want to use it, it's fine. Now now that my work is done, I can come back here and turn the valve off to end the spraying. I can place it back on the hook and then turn the tank off. Last but not least, we have some accessories to go over. So I'm just going to pull the handle out of the nozzles. We have some replacement gaskets for some of these connections. So let's go ahead and put the cone nozzle together. First thing, we'll attach the handle to the extension wand. And then at the end of the extension wand, we'll screw on the cone nozzle. If we want to install this accessory, I'm going to set this down. We can just easily, we want to make sure that this valve is turned off so that the fluid doesn't leak out of the hose from the tank. We'll unscrew it from the yellow piece. And this is where you'll attach the handle of the accessory. Now, the accessory handle doesn't need a power cord. So we would go ahead and remove the spray gun, unplug the power cord from the battery box, and we could operate with just the hose and the extension wand. So it's up to you if you want to use these accessories. Depending on your application, it may be more appropriate, but just wanted to show you that this is where it goes and this is how you attach it. While I have it here, I'm going to show you just spraying a little bit, but again, it's just completely optional. Make sure our valve is open there. Again, this is completely up to you if you want to use the accessories, but there you have it. All right, and so our last accessory is more a necessity. It's our battery charger. This is how it comes in the box. Comes with a couple of extra replacement fuses. I'll put those back in the box for now. The cable plugged into an outlet. We're gonna make sure before we plug it in that the switch is showing a 110. The other option is if it was up, it would show 220. So we just want to make sure that it's set up for 110 because that's what this wall outlet is providing. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. You'll see here a red light and a green light. When it's plugged into a wall and it has power, this light will show LED 2 will show green. So now that we brought our box over here, it's ready to be recharged. I'll take the charger plug, plug it in here. And like I said, as it's charging, the LED number 2 will be red. When it's fully charged, it'll be green again. But I'll unplug it just to show you again what it's like when it's on or off. So the other thing that needs to get recharged, and you'll use the same charger, is for the tank. So when the tank battery runs out, the charging port is located right above the power switch. So all I need to do is to make sure again that this is plugged into power and that you see both of those lights of LED 1 is red, LED 2 is green. We'll plug it in here and charging will begin. Thanks for watching this video about the Ion Defense Sprayer with Smart Cart.